Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing fine. Today, live, Thursday, July 9. Let's have some discussion about new stuff, about the music, and here's about that. I'm with the face after work straight. Looks like the office guy behind the guitar. So, we can start talk some stuff about the guitar picks maybe. I bought my new guitar picks yesterday. Recently I used these Jazz 3 XL series. These are the nice ones for the riffing, for playing guitar solo. They have a good, I can say, sharp edge, and if you can see on the sides, you have a sort of slop, or you have a slide, let's say slops, that you can use that in terms of the sweep picking and stuff like that. It was about, I don't know, 5-6 months that I was using these uh, Guitar Monkey hardware. Still I'm using these ones. This is the thick one, but they have a good quality. By the way, this is not the, let's say, paid promotion or stuff like that, paid advertisement, or I just want to talk about the guitar picks because I got these questions in one of the lives weeks ago, that how I select the picks in terms of the playing and stuff like that. I have different size of the picks on my desk, because it depends what I supposed to play, or let's say what part I supposed to play. It's a sort of rhythmic part, it's a sort of guitar solo, it's a riffing, it's a clean tone. If I want to do hybrid picking, for instance, sometimes it's not always about to use the sharp pick. For instance, sometimes I use these ones. These are the normal classic guitar picks. This one has a one, let's say, 1 millimeters thickness, and it's normal. It's not sharp at all. I used to play guitar when I started the guitar with the picks like this. Still I'm using these kind of picks. They are still handy and can be helpful. uh, Another size, it's a sort of, it looks like Jazz 3. These two picks are different. If you look at this one, it's a bit smaller compared to this one. I'm not I'm not really comfortable with this one. But sometimes in terms of playing some parts in a guitar solo, stuff like that, I'm talking about recording. I'm not talking about the live shows. During live shows, normally I go with these ones, or I go with the ones that they are standard size sharp picks, or something like this was a sort of commercial guitar pick, but something like Elefagos. This one. So hey buddy, yeah, the agenda today is that I start with the guitar picks, and I want to just explain a little bit about guitar picks, that how we can select the guitar picks, or how I select. They are more or less with the thickness of 1 millimeters or 1.5 millimeters. Uh, I have another guitar pick that it's really thin, if you see like that, and how I select this one. When I select this one, when I want to play something rhythmic, I try this one, because if you look at the strings in that way, you can easily go around with them, and they have a good versatility. But I mean, if I want to select this one, you see this is more tough compared to the other one. This is more flexible, and you can play a rhythm much more better. For instance, if I go on a clean tone, you can hear the difference. So I'm gonna go with the thick one. Look at the thickness, and you can't bend this guitar pick at all. How it sounds. I go with the simpler rhythm, let's say. Now I want to try this one, the bendy. Normally, when I want to play something rhythmic in a song, I'm not talking about the acoustic guitar. I'm talking about, I mean, also electric guitar. If we have some rhythmic parts, or I feel that, okay, I want to play some arpeggio, like I go with this one. This is much more comfortable. It's okay. I mean, I can use this one as well, but I mean, it gets stuck in between. So I think it's better to go with the thin guitar picks compared to the other ones when you want to play a rhythm. But in terms of the playing arpeggios, let's say, during the recordings, to me it's better to go with the thick guitar picks, because you get a better accurate tone. When you are recording guitar lines, you have to record two lines. It's not one line. Okay, you need to record one line, at least two lines. These days, people are recording 5 or 4 lines of guitar. So, for instance, if you listen to the riff from the, I don't know, Architects or from Spirit Box, it's not one line guitar. That guy or that person played the guitar parts maybe 5 times or even 8 times, and they just glued all the lines together, and they pan it to the left or right or stuff like that. But regardless of that panning system and recording, if you want to play arpeggio, it's better to do it really accurate, and it's better to use the a little bit of thick guitar pick, because I want to have exactly the same thing that I played on the right side for the left side, which means that, for instance, I play something like, so I want to play with the same velocity, same intonation. So I want to play something like, so I record this for the line that I have on the right side, and I want to record the same thing. One thing is that, okay, we check the tuning, stuff like that, that we are still in the same tuning, or let's say we have the same tone. We check the guitar pickup, but from the other side, we need to be careful about the guitar picks. Most of us, when I'm saying us, I mean also the other guitar players. During the recording sessions, we forget that This small thing has its effect on your sound. Sometimes it acts like compressor on your tone. So be careful when you are changing the guitar picks. For instance, okay, maybe during the riffing, maybe if you go with the high distortion on clock 3, something like it's not that much difference, let's say, that what are you doing. But in terms of the clean tone, be careful to not let's say affect the tone, or to not change the tone. That is really crucial. So we have one question: any tips for keeping your finger from hitting the other strings on the neck? You are talking about the left hand in this case. So that is it has some steps for that. So imagine your let's see if I can pin this one. This is a good question. Imagine you want to keep sort of apple in your hand. When you keep the apple in your hand, you keep it like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. Okay, so we are looking at the neck of guitar right now. It's about the angle on your left hand. So when you want to touch this string, you have to be careful that you are not have the angle like this. I'm exaggerating here in terms of the angle of your left hand. Okay, you have to be careful to not be like this, to not be like this. I mean, this is over, this is under. Okay, so you have to find the balance in between. I go with the sort of chord, let's say, that you can figure it out better. For instance, I go with the chord C. Okay, I wanna have this chord. Probably you go with 1, 2, 3. Okay, when you look at the angle, when you look at my finger, I just with the top of the fingers, I just keep the strings. From the other side, my hands can get like this. This is the angle, okay? You see, I just mute the string. Okay, I shouldn't mute that one. So I need to correct my angle like this. So if you see that, maybe you can see this a little bit here, or we can do the C shape here. If you see, I shouldn't mute the string 1 here. I should keep it free. So like, it shouldn't be like this. But sometimes when we are in a learning mode, we keep the strings like this, or we just try to, I mean this is about the stretching also for the fingers, but we are doing something like this, or something like this, or sometimes I see some people, they are doing something like this, which is over with the angle, and they touch the fretboard with the nail of the left hand. So find the right angle, adjust it like that, and try to be in the right side of the finger, which is on the top, not at this location. We don't keep the strings like this, we keep them like this. Okay, so I think that can be the answer for that question. I hope we got it there. But so let's come back to one good exercise. I think I repeated this one 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and it's about hammer on pull off for the guitar players, that you need to be really good in that one. As a guitar player, you have to be capable to play the hammer on pull off, and it's really effective for most of the techniques that we are doing on guitar. And how it works, this exercise, I explained that it's between the first one and the second one for the fingers. Then we jump to the second finger and the third finger, and then we go to the third and fourth finger. So how it works, we go hammer on, and then we do backwards, like what I did backwards. It was hammer on pull off, and then pull off, pull off, pull off. So we do this from the first fret up to the fret 12, and we repeat this with these fingers, with this one, and with the picky one. I repeat it between the first and the fourth fret here, but you need to do the rest at your home. It's okay to do that. So so you do it on the slower tempo, come to the fret 12, and by the time you feel that okay, we raise the speed and we can do it faster. I mean, until that you see that okay, now I can do something like that, and you will get used to it. Yeah. So last week we discussed about tuning the guitar. There are a lot of ways that how to tune your guitar, and how it depends on the location for sure. I want to do a video that explain this better into the details, but here in the live I think it's better to discuss once more what is the best efficient way to tune our guitar. There are different ways. In my mind I have three ways right now. The first one, which is the most easy one, is that most of us have smartphones these days, and we are using the applications on iOS and Android system. You can just go to the I think I don't know what is it on the Android. Is it the Play Store or Google Play? Or you can go to the iOS software platforms and just download the tuner apps. Most of them are free. You don't need to pay any fee, and they are set already on 440 hertz, and you can start the tuning of your guitar. The tuning on the guitar, when we are talking about the standard tuning, it goes with the E tuning, which means that the first string should be tuned on E. The second one, let's see if that's yeah, the first one should be E. The second one should be tuned on A. I just missed it. It's better to tune it from the first one. The first one should be E. So the sixth and the first one, both of them are the same thing. It's E tuning. The second one is B tuning. The third one is G tuning. The fourth one is D tuning, and A and E. That is the standard tuning. The second way that you can do, if you have the interface sound card or stuff like that, you're doing recording in the home studio, for sure you know that how to do the tuning of the guitar. But it's through the softwares. Most of the softwares has a sort of built-in tuning system. For instance, in the Logic Pro X, you have the tuner right away, and you can click on it and tune your guitar, and that is more accurate. You can connect your guitar with the cable to the interface, and the third solution is the one that you're outside in the nature. You want to play a guitar, you have an acoustic guitar, but you don't have any, let's say, tuner. Now in this situation you have two dependencies. It depends on first your ear, that how much you can understand the tone or the tuning if your guitar is tuned. The second thing is about that if one of your first, second, or third strings on your guitar are tuned or stayed in tune after the time that you were in the nature. So how it works, for instance, my first string is out of tune and I want to tune the whole string set. But let's say the first one is out of tune, but the second one and the third one is still in the tune. So I don't know if you know about this, but every fifth fret of the guitar has the same tone with the string under it. So which means that if I keep the fifth fret on the sixth string and I touch it, it's the same note like on the fifth string. So these are the two notes. Or on the fifth fret on the fifth string, we have the same tone on the fourth. Same for the fourth string. There is only one exception that we need to take care of that, and that's for the fourth string, which third string, sorry, that on the G string we have this regulation or this rule on the fourth fret. That's like that. So my first string is out of tune. I make it like this, okay? After that, I wanna see, okay, this is not tuned. I check the second string or third string and see that if they are still in the tuning. So, okay, we are in the nature, we don't have any tuner, we are outside. So first I check the first string and the second string fifth fret. So one string is out of tune, but we don't know. We check the second string with the third string. It seems that these two are still in the tune, and they are still tuned. And just for another, let's say, safety margin, we check the third string and the fourth string. So they are also in the tune. So I try to make the sound on the first string to be like on the fifth fret on the second string. So it's loose. I have to make it tight. It's more or less like that. So this is not super accurate, but it can work and it can help you outside to just get the guitar back to the tuning and play something for yourself or for your friends to have fun. Yeah, now we are in the tune. So I will make a, let's say, full video out of that, like a long video on my YouTube. But I think that was the solutions that I could provide to you. So let's come back to some riffing and see that if we have more questions. Do you remember this counting practice? I like this one. I want to change the tuning from E standard to drop C. It's been a long time we didn't play on drop C. out of tune. So I want to use the same trick here. Try this again. Instead. Can get the last part. It's tough. Could do it last week. Yeah, something like that. Again, 80%. Let's do it for the last time. Yeah, during this warm-up thing, in case you have any question or something in your mind, just drop the question. We can talk about this stuff like that. Oh, okay, this was the last time. I think previous one I played this better. Do you play any other instruments? I was playing, initially I was a drummer. I started with drums, but after a while, because my big brother was a guitar player and he's a guitar player, we had a guitar at one side of the house. So I started to play my favorite songs, and I never understood when I became a sort of, I mean, a person who can cover some songs. And all of a sudden, for the songwriting stuff, because it started all for the love of the music and songwriting, I shifted from drums to guitar, and I understood that much more easier for my case to play guitar with a more focus compared to drums. And as I know the logic of the playing drums and stuff like that, that was really helpful for writing songs. And we have VSTs and stuff like that for the demo, not for the professional recording. That's better to use real drum lines. But yeah, that was a thing that I could play before. I mean, I can play something easy on the drums right now, but something super easy, not something complicated. And I'm not a drummer. Uh, but yeah, that was the only instrument that I could play before. So that's a fun question. Mate, thank you so much. You asked all the questions today. Have you heard of Akira Yamaoka? I think that should be a sort of Japanese or someone from Far East, let's say, artists. He does a soundtrack for Silent Hill games. I mean, I heard the soundtrack for the first Silent Hill, the one for the PlayStation One, PS1, but I didn't play the Silent Hill, the recent ones. I'm not like a dinosaur, but I'm not really a Silent Hill fan game. But I didn't hear. I mean, those kind of tones. I will check it out. What you played sound like one of his songs. Yeah, I mean that can be normal. This was a normal, let's say, leak or normal scale. Sorry, it's a normal scale. It's a minor harmonic that you can play it in the sort of, they call it box. That if you consider fret 12, you can play go up and down. For instance, it starts with this fret 16. You go 16, 13, 12. You go up with 15, 13, 12. You go with, what is this one? 14, 14, 13, and then you go with 15, 14, and then 12, and again same pattern. You can play this box anywhere you like. You can play it here, you can play it here. So if I want to play it at fret 12, it will be like this. The first two is the same pattern. So 12, 14, 15. 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15. For the third string we go 13, 14. For the second one we go 12, 13, 15. And the last one, instead of 15, we go on the 16. So really slow is going to be like, I don't have any video showing that how to play, but you can Google minor harmonic scale and you will get it. And you have a chance to ask any question as we are talking right now. But this is as it is, as I showed to you. So the it's 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15, and then you go 13, 14, and then 12, 13, 15. Same pattern, instead of 15 you go 16. So again, I do it like that. Super slow mode. 12, 14, 15. Same pattern. Okay. And then with those hammer and pull off techniques, you can combine it with everything that I do in between is just playing with this scale. The thing that you mentioned, that it's close to the Silent Hill game. So for instance, I stuck on the third string like, practice on clean tone. It gets more accuracy, which says to you if you are playing it clean or if you have some flaw on your playing. A little bit of out of tune. So we have some few minutes in case you have any questions, anything to discuss. Just drop it. I think Luna Nights were great today with lots of questions. Thank you so much, mate, for coming here. But, I mean, for all information, probably next week we don't have the live as I want to say take some off. It was a long year more or less, but after 1 week I'll be back. I keep posting on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel Thursdays and Sundays on my YouTube channel, and normally Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on my Instagram. So you can be there, and see you there then. once more, just for the closure. I did it! I mean the last part, not the beginning, but it was fun. Let's try it once more. You see, we started talking about the guitar picks. That's the way that the pick is stuck for the playing. Now I'm gonna try this one. No, not this one. Let's come back to the previous one. I think I played with this one or this one. Yeah, doesn't matter. Hi. Now I get a grip on the last part. I lose the grip on the first part. This is really funny. No, just for the last one. Yeah, grip on the last part, no grip on the first part. Thank you so much for today. Let's have a 10 minutes per day to practice on the licks, on the riffs, on the song that you like. You see the climax at a certain point. Don't skip subscription on this channel. Don't skip the videos that I put on Thursday and on Sunday on my YouTube channel. And don't skip the shorts that I put on my Instagram Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Don't skip the riffing. Cheers.